Welcome to Sacred Echoes of India. In this segment, we are going to talk about India's complex security landscape, especially in the face of China's rising influence in the Indo-Pacific. The expansion of China's influence into South Asia through strategic investments and infrastructure projects adds pressure on India to adopt proactive measures to safeguard its own strategic interests and regional stability. The ongoing border disputes, particularly in the Himalayan region, have led to increased militarization along the border and escalated tension between Indian and Chinese forces. China's rise presents India with opportunities to deepen partnerships with like-minded countries such as the United States, Japan, and Australia. The Quad Alliance offers India a platform to strengthen security ties with these nations and counterbalance China's regional influence. India has been expanding its defense partnerships and investing in indigenous defense production. By capitalizing on this momentum, India can modernize its military and keep pace with China's advancements in defense technology. India has the potential to attract investments from countries looking to diversify their supply chains away from China, which can bolster India's economy and create more strategic leverage in its relations with China. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, China has established strong economic ties with countries such as Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and the Maldives. This gives China a foothold in India's immediate neighborhood, potentially compromising India's influence in South Asia and posing security risks along its borders. The infrastructure projects funded under the Belt and Road Initiative are often located near key maritime choke points in regions like Gwadar in Pakistan and Hambantota in Sri Lanka. Chinese investments raise concerns about a strategic encirclement of India. The BRI poses an economic challenge to India as neighboring countries increasingly look to China for investments in infrastructure and development. India faces the task of providing viable alternatives such as the Asia-Africa Growth Corridor to counterbalance the BRI's influence. China's People's Liberation Army Navy has expanded rapidly, positioning itself as a key player in the Indo-Pacific. Its improved power projection capabilities threaten to destabilize the region, challenging India's role as a maritime security provider. China's investments in missile technology have enhanced its ability to assert control over regional hotspots and deter intervention. These advancements create security challenges for India as they could restrict India's freedom of movement in key regions. The South China Sea dispute highlights China's willingness to assert control over critical waterways. For India, maintaining access to these waters is vital for trade and strategic reasons. Any change in the power dynamics in Southeast Asia could affect India's own influence in the Indo-Pacific. India is focusing on maintaining strategic autonomy by diversifying its defense and economic partnerships. This allows India to remain independent in its decision-making while ensuring it has strong allies when required. India's economic growth provides a foundation for enhancing its military capabilities and geopolitical influence. By strengthening trade ties with countries in the Indo-Pacific, India can improve its economic resilience and reduce dependence on China. India's engagement with the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and active participation in multilateral organizations help create a stable regional environment. India can leverage its diplomatic influence to build consensus and uphold a rule-based order in the Indo-Pacific. As the world shifts towards multipolarity, India's relations with Western countries are poised to evolve. These relations will be shaped by mutual interests in counterbalancing China's influence, promoting open sea routes, and fostering technological innovation. India's involvement in the Quad reflects its commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. The Quad offers India a platform to align its strategic goals with those of its Western allies. enhancing security cooperation and economic integration. The Indo-Pacific region has become a focal point for defense and technological collaboration between India and Western nations. These collaborations provide India with access to advanced military technology, helping counterbalance China's defense capabilities. India's active role in global platforms such as the United Nations, G20, and BRICS allows it to project its influence and advocate for multipolarity. By maintaining diplomatic flexibility, India can strengthen its position as an independent power that respects global stability. India's security dilemma in the Indo-Pacific is both a challenge and an opportunity. The rise of China compels India to rethink its strategies, enhancing its defense capabilities, forging new alliances, and asserting its regional influence. While challenges like border tensions and economic competition require careful management, India's proactive approach in fostering strategic partnerships, modernizing its military, and pursuing regional cooperation offers a path toward stability. In the coming years, India's role as a key player in the Indo-Pacific will only grow, and with strategic foresight, it can effectively balance its security concerns with economic growth, ensuring a stronger presence in the global arena. Through collaboration and assertive diplomacy, India can safeguard its interests while contributing to a stable and prosperous Indo-Pacific. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.